Hey, why am I dark? There we go. I can afford electricity. How are we all? Hopefully everybody is doing well. It is Tuesday. So, I need to finish off. What have I got then? Why did I get 15% on the Oh, I wonder what the probably Isaac. No, 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 no. I like the fact as well they've given each individual level their own independent thing. It used to really frustrate me before because earlier on, um what used to happen is as soon as you went to go and do a job, it would cancel the progress that you made on any others. So just put So yeah, it's good to know that you don't have that same issue anymore. That you can do multiple jobs at the same time without having to worry about it. It's a nice little thing. So as the title suggests, my throat is still knackered. Oh, pardon me. Yeah, my throat is still a little bit shot. It's definitely getting there, but yeah, it's. I think it's still gonna take a little bit. It's still gonna take a little bit of time um, before it's 100% back yet. So it is what it is. We have to deal with it. Which is the one I need? That's the one I need. Oh, he's back. I yeeted him off the edge of the cliff yesterday, so. So I potentially need to. I might not be so bad actually now that I'm thinking about it. I'm just thinking about the logistics of whether I need to get my extension out, which out of contact sounds really dodgy. I promise I don't mean it that way. Although, never say no to an extension. Nothing wrong with needing one. Okay. So I don't know which one I'm going to do after this one. I only really did the temple to show people the little homage that they did to their own game, which I thought was pretty cool. Yeah, I think when I actually played the game for the first time properly, it was round about here. It was on this level that which was the first time I'd gotten this extension, which I then ended up using a lot, as in a lot, a lot. I might try and pick up some more Doom. My friend, the one that I said absolutely loves Doom. He sat and watched. He sat and watched my VOD, bless him, and was like, he has tips. But he was very very complimentary. He was like, I'm pretty good at it, which made me happy because FPSs aren't usually my gig. So hearing that I wasn't too bad with one was genuinely made me happy. It's always nice to be told. Compliment me. Tell me I look pretty. There you go. If I were not married, I would take you in a manly fashion. Because I'm pretty? Because you're pretty. Sorry, I don't know why that one particular scene with Wash and Kaylee gets stuck in my head. Something chronic. Oh my god, I have 2 minutes of adverts. Jesus Christ. There we go. Let's get all of this sorted. Because I don't think we're far off. I know it says it's 81%, but and then hopefully with a returned voice I might re-pick up Zelda because I really do need to finish Zelda. I know I need to finish Zelda. Need to stop messing around is what I need to do. I need to get my big girl pants on and just kick Ganon's ass. That's what I need to do. That is very much what I need to do. Hey. But hopefully everybody's Tuesday's been going well. It's been a little bit stressful. Just people not doing the things that they should be doing, making me cross. Okay. The only thing I don't like about this one is this guy. Because he is such a pain in the bum. Like, he is such a pain in the bum to sort. I've also got Indebeninging. Indebeninging. I have that stuck in my head. Because I made the mistake. We've been discussing phonetic pronunciations at work. And I made the mistake of sending it to one of my hobs. And now it's stuck in my head. Because it is an absolutely fabulously funny. I feel really sorry for him. I think that's the thing. Is I just feel so sorry for him because I'm just like, somebody help him out. Like, I feel like nobody is helping him. And I was like, how can you sit there and let this man struggle so much with the phrase in the beginning? I'm like, just someone help him. Someone tell him how to do it. Stop being so mean. I mean, like, it's funny as, and you know, we've got a meme from it, but you could have had it without being mean. But no, I sent him that. So it's now stuck in my head. There we go. Oh, Rufus, you are moist. The only problem with having a dog that has a beard is the fact that whenever they drink, they get water all in their beards. And what do? They come and put it on your lap. And it is like, no. No, small puppy. This does not... this does not make me happy. It's always really cold as well, and you just know. So this is basically their interpretation of me. Of the little power washing person. So which I'm kind of sat there and I'm like, how do you know? How did you know all of this? The only thing is that I wish that whatever kind of thing you had him, outfit you had him in, is what appears, because that would be really cool. That would be a nice little feature. That would be a really cool little feature. Oh, it's going to be on top, isn't it? That's what she said. There's so much dirt. Okay, that makes me a little bit happier. This one does not spark joy. That one sparked joy. This one does not spark joy. Because how exactly am I meant to get up here? Like this, apparently. Oh my god. Yeah, because you can't bring any of the stuff out. Uh-huh. No, 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 no. Okay. I really should have done this from the top. Yes. Yes. Oh, thank Christ. Thank Christ. Okay, let's do this actually. Oh yeah, because I need to be careful of my penis drawing. Right, actually, I'm gonna need an extension, I think. Long. Oh no! I drew straight through it. Never mind. I mean, it's gonna have to come off at some point, so we need to rip that plaster off and just. Let's get it removed. There's one outside that's a little bit better anyway. There we go. I feel like the ceiling on this. I vaguely remember this last time. The ceiling seems to be like a hell of a lot worse than anything else. Been watching too much TikTok recently because at the moment I've got the Genshin Impact meme stuck in my head, as well as the Indabinning. Indabinning. And the thing is, like, our language is just so freaking difficult. I always feel really sorry for anybody that's coming into this country to learn English, and they're like, have you got any tips or tricks? And I'm like, oh, just don't bother. Just don't bother. Because like a colleague of mine who is international, they were asking me about the difference between in regards to and regarding, because they tend to base a lot of their stuff on my emails, which is always a terrible idea. Like, just always a freaking terrible idea. Don't base your stuff off me. um but anyway, yeah, so they were like, I've noticed that sometimes you put in regards to and other times you put regarding. Like, how do I know which one to use? And I was like, oh, well, the thing is, I was like, you can use both in either context and it will be correct. I was like, nobody's ever gonna kind of like criticize you for it. I was like, but it is a lot harder than it looks like. Like, technically, they both mean exactly the same thing and can be used in exactly the same context. But yeah, so sometimes I struggle because I'm like, yeah, our language doesn't make a lick of sense, so you do you, and I'm sure you'll be fine. But I tried to give them as much of a like a clear indication of what it should be to help, but I'm like, realistically, with examples. because I'm an example kind of person. Like if someone's explaining something to me, they need to give me examples, otherwise it just I have absolutely no idea what they're saying. Something has also just reminded me I need to somehow minute a meeting where I have no recording. Well, no audio on the recording, so wish me luck with that. No idea how I'm supposed to do it, but I'm sure we'll figure it out. Okie dokie. Let's go back over here. Taste the biscuit. Isaac starts saying taste the biscuit. It's hilarious. Taste the goodness of the biscuit. Hey. Ah, there you are. I thought it would probably be you. Yay. So this is where I get confused in relation to some of this. Because it's like, what class is on here? Oh no. Nope, no. Oh dear. That's better. There we go. I'm glad there wasn't an achievement for this one. Or if it was like ridiculously easy, because they could have been really mean with this. Like they did the one with the hand, which was you have to do the entire hand using only this one. I was like, oh no. You'll also notice that I don't use the I don't use a lot of the cleaning products. I should. It would make things a hell of a lot easier for me, but I just don't. Sorry. I think I've triggered a cough now. I hate it when that happens. Oh, it's a calm down. No, it won't calm down in a minute. Come on, stop being silly. Stop being silly. Stop being silly, silly. Yeah, to be fair. There we go. Oh yeah, there's the boat. I remember that boat. Oh yeah. I could probably I could probably actually take this off now. It's the only problem with bugs, particularly for me at the moment. They're just like it settles on my chest, and I was like, I sound like I'm dying. I'm not. I promise you, I'm fine. I was like, it just sounds like I'm dying. But I'm not actually. Don't worry about it. Everything is fine. Okay. I think this is all connected, maybe? Oh, no, it's not. Okay. Sorry, Kakashi. Do I recognize this? I don't know if I recognize this, actually. Okay. Entrance support walls. Now, is this the one that I currently have thingy? No. Oh, wow. Wow, I really missed that. Jesus. There we go. Right, that is 1 and 2. So I get why those two are. Octopus wall niches. What the frig is one of them? That'll be upstairs, won't it? Gems. The gem's gonna be all the way at the top. Huh. Oh, these. Okay. That's fine. It's the biscuit. There we go. Alright, where's the other one? Come on. Yay! Okay, so that gem thing is all the way up here. I do vaguely remember this one. I remember being like, well, how the frig am I supposed to know whether it's clean or not? And it just kind of went, good luck. I think. That is, isn't it? That is it. I think. Was that not it? What's the gem then? I could have swore it was that. Is that not it? I'm sure it was. What's the freaking gem then? That's not it. Is that it? No. No, that's the octopus feature. Let me have a look upstairs. Oh, god damn it. How do I get into the back of this? Where is the gem? I thought the gem was at the top of the thing. Oh no, it's over here, isn't it? That's it, it's in here. Huh. I could have swore that it was on top of there. I am gonna clean this bit off. There we go. I could have swore it was up here. Right, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Because I'm sure it's at the top of here. Like, I am very, very sure that it is on the top of here. What's it called? Pyramidion gem. It appears as the final object. Oh, yeah, I remember now. Once everything else is clear. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. So I need to do the rest of the thing first. I need to clean that bit of the wall off first. Then it will appear. Then I can clean it. I remember it now. Sorry, Kirby. Sorry, Kirby. Oh dear, just choking slightly. Okay, there we go. And then yeah, it should appear. Okay, and then skinny. I think I was up on the top. There we go. There we go. I remember that now. Because I was like, what? The actual shit is this? Yay! Because, yeah, and then there comes the aliens. Oh, and then the plane gets hit. And that, for some reason, is going towards that. Ah, that was cool. I didn't realise that you could see the penis curving skinny the entire time. Oh no! I love it. I love everything about it. Yeah. Okay. Let's do a different one. Let's go with the subway platform. That was a cool one. I like that one. Don't think the cat will be down here. I'll be very surprised if he is, and if there are any kind of like references to the cat down here. I think the worst, like there's none on the island, which I get because obviously it's quite far out. The cat would never be able to make it down there on its own. So first of all, let us examine for traces of Kitty. No, on this way. I'm guessing again, probably not. Oh, that is very spooky. Okay. Very spooky. Okay. No kitty cat up the stairs. Maybe that's supposed to be a reference to the cat. Maybe. I always find like abandoned railway stations just to be really, really freaking creepy. Okay, so it doesn't look like kitty cats. That's not creepy at all. I just heard a door open. Oh no, this has turned into a freaking horror game. No, I don't like that. Please don't do that. Okay, so there's no kitty cat. And there doesn't seem to be any reference to Kitty in this one. Oh, unless he's supposed to be up there. Maybe I missed him. The artwork is pretty creepy in here, though, as well. Again, stop with the spooky noises. I don't appreciate. No. You don't have to make it partly horror. You know that, don't you? You could have just left it. It would have been fine. Nobody would have judged you for not having a scary power washing simulator. I hate it. Oh, I love it and I hate it at the same time. Do not appreciate the big old spooky scares. This place does actually scrub up pretty well. Yeah, I would not, under any circumstances, be on a freaking abandoned train platform. Like, why can I hear the trains? I should not hear any trains, please. Thank you very much. all of the train sounds should be non-existent. Thank you very much. Yes, no, well, screw that. If there is a freaking spooky scare coming for me, I'm getting on this goddamn... I'm going through that freaking door. Come hell or high water. Okay, so this is another one where there is no reference to kitty cat. I don't like the sounds of trains when you're making me stand on a I hate it. I actually legit hate that when I'm actually on a platform almost dying. I know I'm being a little bit maladroit. Okay, yeah, that I get. That's a car. That's fine. Cars can, or is that a... No. I don't like it, sir. I would very much appreciate it if you did not. Thank you very much. No, sirree, Bob. Not today. No, sirree, Bob. Today. Thank you very much. I'm legit thinking that a train's gonna come and end my existence. I should not be this terrified. This is not a horror game. It's a cleaning game. But they've done a bit too well at introducing creepy elements to it. Like, somebody's thought about how can I make this... How can I make this light-hearted cleaning game just be a little bit creepier? I know. Let's... Like, the thing is that I wouldn't even mind if you were just like... Say it's just the platform, but the train station is still used, and you're just like, yeah, I need to clean alongside people. I'd be like, okay, fair enough. But you have made this purposely completely abandoned just to screw with me for a power washing game. And I don't like it, sir. I do not. I don't appreciate the spooky scares. Thank you. Thank you very much. Not today. Oh dear. Stop. Stop it. Get some help. Okay. Stop. I don't appreciate spooky train sounds when I'm literally standing on a freaking track. Because this is how people die on train tracks. Stop. You have no right to make a game about cleaning a load of stuff. Be creepy. Especially when it sounds like my audio keeps tripping out. Just stop it. Just stop it, please. Just want to clean stuff in peace. I think the thing is that places like this kind of just remind me of of Blitz stuff, and a lot of really awful things happened in subways. I don't like the idea of subways anyway, because it's for me. I'm very claustrophobic anyway, and I think this kind of fits into that fear of just what would necessarily happen if you know, the doors don't open and, you know, thinking about World War Two when it was bombed and people used to go down into them. I get it. It's safer down there. But when it wasn't safer down there, it really wasn't safer down there. You know, there are more than a few harrowing tales of people getting trapped in the London Underground, and yeah, just absolutely 100% my freaking nightmare. It's like I was watching a TikTok, and it was of a cave, and the only way you could get into this cave was to go through this incredibly tight space. And this woman was very, very slim. She was very, very slender, and she all but could not get herself through this hole. And I was like, the first time that I met a little bit of resistance of walking into of like getting into this specific space in order to get into a cave. I am not going in that freaking cave. It's not happening. If I do not comfortably sit in it or get into it, I'm not getting in it. That is nature's way of saying you ain't fitting in there, love. Accept it. And I'm like, do you know what? It's a fair cop. I'm going to listen to Mother Nature when it tells me I can't fit in there. I'm not going to do it. From hey Alex, how are you? I tell you what, Alex. Seeing as you are the first one in, actually that one probably will be best. There you go. Clip. Can you actually do that? If not, I will do it for you. Does that work? No. Okay. I don't think I can. No. 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 Why did you go back on there? Why did you go back on there? Come on. I need to hurry up. Because otherwise it's going to go over the entire thing. How are you? Anyway, how is your... Come on. Oh, yeah. How did that go? I had dinner. Very nice. Did you have to order everything in French? I think I blew my cover. Oh, no. Right. Let's try this. I spoke French with her. She's very nice. Oh no, why is that not doing it? Uh-oh. Okay, I will make a clip separately. Get out. Get out. I know. I was introducing I was saying earlier, I was introducing one of my HODs to the in the Beninghi thing that I was sharing the other day because we were talking about phonetic pronunciations, and bless them, I think they're stressing a little bit. So yeah, I sent them that to share them up. But I don't know. I feel like everything has just gone terribly. And I thought it was bad last time. It just somehow seems to have been worse. In the bunny. It always makes me laugh. I also always feel really, really sorry for him because I'm just like, just tell him how to say beginning. I'm like, just help him read it. Like, who is sitting there and allowing this to happen? Like, am I just too nice? That I like for a split second I'd be like, ha, yeah, he's struggling. And then after a fair amount of time has passed, or I'm like, yeah, he's not getting this, I'd be like, mate, right, okay, do you want some help? It's beginning. Not okay. Sit there and continue to struggle with the phrase beginning. God. I don't know. That's not our favourite person, is it? Because me and Science Friend were talking about our favourite person, and I was saying that they really need, they really need knocking down a couple of pegs, or 28. Oh dear. Is this person free? Why don't you ask the person? I always love when people like email me stuff. Can you ask if this person is this? And I'm like, here's a thought. Here's a wild and crazy thought. Do you know if you'd have took my name out and put their name in, you would know. You would freaking know. I don't understand the logic of it. I really, really don't. But yeah, Black. So my dude is struggling a little bit. My dude is stressing a little bit with pronunciations. So we were just making each other laugh by sending various forms of social media. I got confused between the deans, and I'm like, you didn't email me. Email me about Bob. Who the hell is Bob? Who the fuck is Alice? Also, as well, how do you get confused between the deans? Like, how have you not been here for long enough? Like, if they've transferred from a different school, I'd be like, yeah, do you know what? Okay, I get it. I get it. But our dean's been around for a very, very long time. Like, a very, very long time. Oh, really? Okay, that's even stranger. We sit next to each other. That's sake. Yeah, it's not like your job has changed drastically, repeatedly since you've been here. You just you've just had the one person since the moment you started. That's right, isn't it? That you just had to say you were literally as you started you were given that person and that was it. Not like me who's had about 28 different people since they started, which makes it sound like I'm a lot more dirty than I am. I'm really not. I get used as a filler quite a lot. Um which doesn't really help with the whole this sounds really dirty thing, does it? There's the best person, yes. Yeah, the dynamic between the two of you is something I still find incredibly strange. I don't I don't get it. I find it incredibly strange. I just I find it strange that they would give you to that person in the first place, knowing what you're like and knowing what they're like and knowing that that was very obviously a 100% a dynamic that wasn't gonna quite work in the way that it needed to. I find it very strange. I don't understand the logic of it. I don't understand the logic of not in essence setting you up for failure, because that's not what I mean, but just setting you up with somebody that is potentially not gonna mesh well with you. I don't know. I just find it odd. I mean, we've done that before. We've had people who were hired specifically for the role that they were for a specific role, and then they've kind of gone, actually, do you know what? Due to X, Y, and Z, we've swapped that person. And they've had more than enough opportunity over the past like year or so, with them saying, we have 13 new people in our team. They could have done it then. Like they have had more than enough opportunity to be like, yeah, this isn't. I don't know. It's weird. I find it weird. I find the whole thing weird. And that's the only thing that I can think of, is that actually, despite absolutely every iota of a hint that she gives you, she actually she actually has no issue with you, or at least not enough of an issue to change having you, which kind of fits in more what I was thinking before, that this is just genuinely how she is, and she genuinely doesn't mean it in the way it comes across. And I know that doesn't really help, because it's not about how you take things and whatever. It is, it is very much a case of, okay, you maybe to a certain extent, okay, fine, maybe to a certain extent, no, I don't need to take what she's saying in the way that she's saying it, but at the same time, she kind of needs to learn not to say it that way in the freaking first place. And then, in which case, like, misunderstandings and hurt feelings will not happen if she just whacks a please in there. It's not like you're asking for a lot. You're not asking her to, like, reconstitute the Bible. You're just asking for please and a thank you. Yes. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe we just need to resubscribe her to People magazine. Here is how to person. Hey. This is a dirty subway platform. I would genuinely like to see her though with I'd love to see her smashed. Like, because it's either going to go one of two ways if she's absolutely trolled. She's either going to double down and be absolutely horrendous, or she's going to be freaking hilarious. And I don't legitimately know which one I would prefer, but it would be funny. Yeah. It would be so freaking funny just to see her freaking trolled. I know I shouldn't say that. I know I really, really shouldn't say that, but it would be freaking hilarious. No, I know what you mean. I definitely know what you mean. Because that is kind of what helps your working relationships, isn't it? Is, you know, put a person behind who they are. You know, just so you can kind of have those like a little bit more like hotter conversations, like, oh hey, what are you up to tonight? Oh, I'm gonna go pole dancing in the Sahara Desert, you know. Doesn't always have to be work, 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 work. You can just, I mean, like me and my heart having a joke about phonetic pronunciations, and you know, him sending me gifts and me sending him um Indebeningi back. You know, because you're a person and they're a person. So be people together. See, I told you. One thing, speaking of pole dancing, one thing that I would genuinely love to do, but I know full well that A, I don't have the knees for it, and B, it would absolutely destroy every bone in my body, is I would love to do a pole dancing class. Like, even just like for a couple, I've got a friend that does them, and it always looks like ridiculously fun. But yeah, I know full well it would just end my knees, and not in like a fun kind of way. In an ow, everything hurts and I'm dying. Everyone hurts and I'm dying. I've also got somebody that I know who's also a burlesque dancer. That looks cool. Damn. Like, I've seen videos of it and it looks incredible. But yeah, I genuinely think it would freaking destroy me if I tried it. And I do not wish to be destroyed. At least not in that way. Destroy me in other ways. Destroy me in other ways. Fun ways. Fair enough. Fair enough. Unfortunately, usually the way that sometimes can end up going, but um, one second. There's no wrong with dating a stripper. You gotta make ends meet. I'd be proud of the fact I dated a stripper. I'm like, you're just mad about the fact that you literally can't pay someone to strip for you. I dated a pole dancer. Yeah, exactly. That's just me though. I'm slightly mean. Okay. I shall come back to the walls later. Yeah, I'd 100% own it if I dated a pole dancer or a stripper. So long as they were getting like good money, I don't don't be putting me with no broke hoes. I've got a son I've got a son I've got a son for what's it called. I don't know who that one is. Oh right, yeah, yeah. Ooh. Oh dear. I mean, as I kind of said on our meetup, I'm very much abstaining from it. I'm just kind of being like, you know what? People will think how they want to think. People will feel how they want to feel. I, I I mean, if I'm 100% honest, what I kind of want to do is I kind of just want to take the entire thing off them and just be like, do you know what? None of you have it. That's what I would do with Isaac. Like, right, not none of you get it. None of you get it. It's now gonna go to, and then I would just Wales. That's it. Wales gets it now. Now what are you gonna do about it? Hmm? Wales is. It is. Wales is a real country. Wales can have it. Just pick like a random freaking country on a map and just say, do you know what? Because you guys to a certain extent, you are all as bad as each other. You've all done terrible, horrible things to each other. So none of you get this strip of land. It now goes to Wales. And it now goes to Michael Sheen. Or it goes to Rob Brydon. Right, there you go. Done, dusted, sorted. You can't have nice things if this is how you're going to behave with what we give you. Oh gosh, no, not with what we give you. What you have. God, what we give you sound. I went full onto mum mode then. Did not. Oh hello. No, but no kitty cat because I'm because I'm currently wearing shorts and you're gonna jump straight on my leg and you're gonna end up putting your little kitty cat claws in and I'm gonna end up freaking bleeding for ages like the last time. So please don't. Please do not. Yes, that is the mum diplomatic version of it. Like none of you get it. It would be really odd to see on a map though. Like taking away that just for a moment. You've just got Palestine, Wales, Israel. And it's like, what's this about? Well, they couldn't behave, they couldn't treat each other nicely, so they lost an entire stretch of land. to a country that is hundreds of thousands of miles away. No, kitty. No. Exactly. Give it to Kazakhstan. Give it to Wakanda. Kitty. Kitty, what are you doing? Kitty. What's the matter? Hmm? What's the matter? Hey? Can you see Mummy's trying to stream? You're like, yes. Why do you think I'm here? Interrupting. I can't see half of chat, by the way, because the cat is quite literally in front of. I don't even know if you can see the working conditions that I have to put up with. Like I said, if I'm 100% honest, and I mean 100% honest, you've got the octopus stuck on your paw now. I am kind of staying out of it because no matter which side it is a fact of like people are suffering and it just needs to stop. Like the entire thing just needs to stop. No matter there needs to be a way of sorting it out without resorting to the measures that either side of them, no matter which side is correct this time, there needs to be a way of sorting it out and actually sorting it out without resorting to the measures that have been seen. So, I'm kind of a little bit similar with a lot of things. No matter what your justification may be, if you resort to hurting people, it's like the whole thing with, you teach children that just because so and so punched you doesn't mean it was okay for you to knock all their teeth out. It's kind of the same here. Whichever side is like, I don't know, it's a weird one. This isn't the way to go about getting anything, and unfortunately both sides are making it very difficult to support them because Dan was saying earlier, apparently one of the sides, I can't remember which one he said it was going to hold a protest on Armistice Day, and they were going to go all the way down and they were going to protest about whichever side they are during Armistice. So obviously people from the English Defence League, who they're their own brand of bloody idiots, have cottoned on to that and have gone, well, if you go and do that, we're going to go down and we are going to attack anybody. Are you chewing? Oh, we're going to go and attack. We're going to go and attack anybody who is protesting on Armistice Day. And it's like, oh, for goodness sake, any kind of statement that your side could have had is now going to be completely out of the window, and you're going to completely alienate your cause even more because you're going to start messing with Armistice Day, knowing full well that British yobs are going to go with the sole intents and purposes of attacking somebody that doesn't look like them. And that's all that's going to be known for. And it's like, could just somebody have a bit of foresight and a bit of whatever, and not drag more people into it. Just please, please. But it's stuff like this that makes it really difficult to support anything, because it's like it's kind of like, to a lesser extent, the Just Stop Oil protesters. Don't get me wrong, I do agree that we should stop using oil as much as possible, as quickly and as feasibly as possible, because it's damaging to our planet, it's damaging to us, we're running out of it. We need to look for better alternatives. But you don't do that by um by putting oil-based paint on priceless works of art, or sitting in front of the M25, blocking ambulances and endangering the lives of people in order to make your statement. And it's like, well, congratulations. Any kind of statement that your cause would have had has now completely gone out of the window, because you're not going to be known for the good work that you're doing for X, Y, and Z. You're just going to be known as the people that stopped ambulances getting people to hospitals when they need it. And then the ironic thing is that one of their biggest investors is an oil baron. Yeah, so irony. I love it though. It's fucking hilarious, particularly when they don't know who invests in their stuff, and they find out the hard way. It's like, oh yeah, this person's part of your team, isn't he? Yes, yes, he is. He's a massive he's a massive oil baron. No, he's not. Yeah, yeah, he is. Awkward. Awkward. There we go. Looking forward. We've been sorting out Christmas meals um, for one of my departments, and it's starting to make me go, yay, Christmas! Looking forward to Christmas this year, because Isaac is a little bit more aware of stuff now. So like as we've been going around, he's starting to see like a lot of people's Christmas decorations up. So like he's going past and he's like, wow, it's pretty, it's amazing. And I'm like, oh my god, you're so cute. There we go. Tell me why I ain't nothing but a heartache. Why has that got stuck in my head? That's bizarre. Come on. There we go, bench. You need doing. That's what she said. To be fair, they do. Backstreet Boys do 100% Slay. And there are worse songs to have stuck in your head. Okay. Well, might as well get this done. When are we going to go? Ah, yeah, I'd love to go bowling again, actually. It was a lot of fun last time. Trying to think what's coming up. So I have to pay for the set meal at the end of this month. And then we're pretty much at Christmas. And then on the 26th, I'm actually away. I'm going away for a weekend. So that should be fun. Quite actually looking forward to going. But it just be me. Well, it'd be me and my sister. So I'm looking forward to that. Okay, right. Whee! Going to Blackpool. It's been years since I went to Blackpool. So yeah, I'm going there. Just for a long weekend. From Friday until Sunday. So I'll have to put a little note up because I'm gonna have to start putting my events up ready for Christmas. To say I'm not going to be here on specific days because we've kind of got like the big all Christmas meal. I've got 3 Christmas meals that I'm going to. There's our team one. There is one of my departments, and there is there's the other one with all of our senior leadership team. So yeah, I wasn't gonna go because ordinarily I mean like because it's like 42 quid, and I was like, oh, I really don't want to, but it's a good group that's going this time, so I was like, oh, fine. And with circumstances changing recently, I was like, you know what? I'm going to go out for myself. I'm going to treat myself. No, you don't have to go to them if you don't want to. To be fair, the third one is just our management team anyway for our department. But it's all expenses paid, so I'm not gonna argue with that. Give me free food. Yeah, you're not really being an asshole about it. You're literally not in the you're not in the country. I'm pretty sure we can probably forgive you for that. Okay. And if they can't, well, oh yeah, you don't have to go. This is the thing. I mean, like, okay, I get that you would still need to go to the training part of it because you are unless you put the entire day in as annual leave. Like, I get that, but don't force people to go to social things if they don't want to. Then B's the rules. I remember having to leave early last time because Isaac wasn't very well. I mean, like, to be fair, it was only like 15 minutes earlier than what I would have done anyway. But I was like, my baby needs me. He is not very well. Though I am sorry, but I need to go. The science friend isn't going either. Because they're going on holiday that entire week, so yeah. There we go. Let's get this sorted. Oh, do you know what? I made the mistake yesterday. I don't know I don't know if you heard me saying, but I was clearing a load of stuff out. Um, I've been having a really late spring clean, and by really late spring clean I mean it's now November. So a very late spring clean. Um, but yeah, so I did clear a load of stuff out and just kind of like rearranged a load of stuff and put stuff into places that like now I've got space for them. But it just means that all the back of my legs are killing me. It happens every single time I start tidying up or start rearranging stuff. I'm like, ow, everything hurts and I'm dying. Literally everything hurts and I'm dying. But it was very cathartic. It was very cathartic kind of going through stuff and just being like, I don't need this anymore, get rid. I don't need this anymore, get rid. Love me a bit of catharticism. Come on, stop being a pain in the bum. It's gonna be a really stupidly small thing, isn't it? That's like, no, I'm not clean. Therefore, Mr. Poopy Pants. Yeah. But yeah, I'm looking forward to going, to be fair. I'm probably not going to stay for too long, though, because if you're not going and Science Friend isn't going, I'll probably literally just stay for the meal and just be like, I gotta go now. I was thinking about this today. Do you know a certain person is still classed as being in our work chat and our what's it called our spare our side chat, the one that we deleted. They're still on there. Right, where's the still on? Is there? I had to laugh about that. Oh, wrong one. There we are. Ah, no. Go. There you go. Adverts, adverts. There are many adverts. There we go. Yeah, go for it. Slay. I'm slaying my new socks. Yeah. Is he? Ah! Kitty! Do not numb me. I bet he could. Allow, it can particularly teach you the phrase, voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir? Just saying. You know. Just saying. Yeah, exactly. Just ask him how to pronounce it, and then just be like, oh, okay then, lol. Exactly. That is the point. Right then. So I guess... Oh yeah, let's start with the tracks over here. I will be seduced. You, my dear sir, have officially seduced me. You can literally just be like, sir, you have seduced me. What do you plan on doing about this? Because I think that's a fair question. You have seduced me. What are you going to do about it? Freaking be ballsy. Well, asking will you come to bed with me in French is usually a good way of figuring out if somebody's both gay and interested in you. Asking if somebody wants to go to bed with you does not make you sound like a sex offender. Hey, little girl, come look at my puppies makes you sound like a sex offender. Just be honest. Say, hey, my man, my dude, I think you're incredibly attractive. I would like something to happen between us romantic styles. What do you say? Clear communication. Well, that's where the court... I want someone to call me like, well, that's where the courtship comes in. You can't start a courtship if you don't know, if you're just going to sit there and kind of go, well, I want to be courted, but I'm not going to show them I'm interested and would like to be courted. You've got to show him that you're interested, and you need to ask if he's interested in you. Because if the answer is no, then there's never going to be a courtship. And if the answer is yes, then you say, then I would like to court you, good sir. Could we start a courtship? And then you get courted. Simples. Let's can't be sitting here washing an abandoned platform, making some goddamn. Like, what's the worst thing you can say? No, no. The worst thing you can say is in der Beningi. the art of romance is not dead, but you need it. It's a minefield. It is a minefield. Yeah, you got to be straight with them, or in this case, not. You've got to be gay with him, not straight. Because if you're gonna be straight with him, something's not quite. Something's gone wrong. Something's gone wrong if you're playing straight with a gay guy. But yeah. You never know. He may also be very much into being wined and dined and treated like a princess, and then at which case, you're good to go. You have a nice long courtship with a little bit of sexy flirting. You're good to go. A minefield I have not mastered, no. To be fair, I don't think it's a minefield that anybody logistically can master. I think it's just a minefield that you're lucky if you've got both legs at the end of it. By the way, hey. There we go. Yeah, but that again kind of fits into what we were saying before about boundaries. It's and communication, you know. Because if that person is not going to respect your desire for that kind of stuff to be done how you would like it, then that's a massive massive walking red flag, and you get out of it. Everybody deserves to have specific boundaries respected. I mean, everybody deserves to have all boundaries respected, but if my boundary is I get to treat you like absolute hot garbage and you don't get to say anything to me, that's not a boundary that is worth keeping. Like, that's not a boundary worth respecting. You absolutely, if somebody says my boundary is I get to speak to you like absolute hot garbage and you've just got to sit there and take it, you have my absolute permission to laugh, say you are an absolute cockwomble. That's not a boundary. That's just you being a mardy little bitch. Slap them verbally or physically and leave that situation. Because that, my dear sir, is not a boundary. That is just, I am a mardy little boy that likes getting my own way, or mardy little girl, or mardy them, mardy person, depending on how they prefer to be known. I'm not quite sure how we've got onto this conversation while I am jet washing a subway, but there we go. But yeah, that's it. Boundaries are important. Boundaries are important for you to have. Boundaries are important for you to maintain. And boundaries are important for you to keep to other people. Shimples! As my mum used to say to me when I was a kid, if you wouldn't want it done to you, then you don't do it to somebody else. Which somehow seems to be a concept that people have long since forgotten. Like, it is crazy to me how much people do not know or respect that simple rule of, do you know what? I really wouldn't like it if somebody did that to me. Maybe I won't do it to them in the first place. It's like, but no. Kitty, what are you doing? I can hear you going berserk over there. What are you doing? Not tormenting the dog, are you? No. Rufus has just stuck his head up like, what? What did I do? Nothing, baby. Go back to sleep. Go back to sleep. Everything's fine. He's a lot happier now because all the fireworks have stopped. I'm not 100% sure why. It just seems to be something ever since we had Isaac. And I don't know whether it's actually because of COVID, because we had a couple of years without fireworks, or if we had fireworks, we were constantly in the house. But ever since then, the last, like, year or so, he's hated being in the house on his own when the fireworks are going off. I don't know whether he feels like he needs to panic because Isaac is around or Isaac's not around, and therefore he's like, I need to protect my brother, but my brother is not here. Yeah. I don't know. He seems to be struggling with fireworks recently, which is then ironic because we brought a cat who really doesn't care. He slept the whole way through the last fireworks. I was like, a cat's not supposed to be like frightened. Oh, this is okay. He's outside. Maybe it's a cat thing. Cats are like, whatever. Like, fair play. That's a fair clock. A fair cop. Sorry, I started to say it's a fair cop while jet washing a clock. That was never going to end well for me. There we go. I'm nearly done. Oh, we took Isaac to a little fireworks display, and he absolutely loved it. There's only one point right near the end where they kind of released all the fireworks in one go. He kind of freaked out about that. But apart from that, he genuinely... The hell are you doing? He just freaking ran into the door, dumb cat. Aren't you all supposed to be graceful? What happened to you? Are cats graceful? I have seen a lot of videos of cats not being very graceful. And like falling off stuff and breaking things and just generally not being their their graceful counterparts. What are you doing? There's no good stopping when I'm looking at you. He's literally looking at me like, what, mother? What? What's wrong with you? Ha! Jeff Jeffersons. Jeff Jeffersons. I wonder whether that is a reference to... was it John Johnson? The candidate names on Futurama. Because they had ridiculous names. I think one was one like James Johnson and the other one's John Jameson. They basically, because they were clones of one person, and one was supposedly like a Republican and the other was a Democrat. It was such a wonderful commentary on how basically, and I guess to a certain extent in the UK we have something a little bit similar. Yeah, that's it. J. Jonah Jameson. Johnson, and then the other one was basically the same name, but a little bit different. And it was such a wonderful commentary on how they are always basically the same people, um, who actually do believe in the same things, but they're not for the sake of politics. Always made me laugh. I freaking love Futurama. I talk about Futurama for days. Jurassic Park still emotionally scars me to this. Oh yeah, J. Jonasson thingy is Spider-Man, isn't he? He's the news reporter slash podcast owner in the latest Spider-Man games that absolutely hates Spider-Man for some reason. I don't know whether they explained it better in the comics why you absolutely hate it. In the comics, yeah. But no, I meant more the podcast part of it. He was really well cast in the in the films, like the original Tobey Maguire ones. He was really well cast. I love the fact as well that the games kind of still have a reference to that version of Jameson, J. Jonah Jameson, whatever freaking his name is. They did not. Stan. create your character to have a slightly easier names. They recast him in. Ah, nice. I like that. He just did a really great job of it. Like, he did. He 100% did. Okay. So, I know full well that there is. It was you. Okay. I want removing the Alex to be the last thing that I do. No, you're fine. Which one? You. Wrong one. That's what I meant to do. Maintenance door frames. What? Are you flashing? You're not flashing. Are you flashing? No. You're flashing. You are flashing. Be in that corner, isn't it? There we go. The platform screens will be these. Which I can 100% see. So that's one. Okay, signal light. The frick is a signal light? Is that the signal light? What are you? I thought I... Did I not clean that? I thought I did. I didn't. I was nowhere freaking near. Okay. I want to finish this one before I go to bed. Mainly because I am pretty much there. Ah, that's cool. Ah, there we go. And then, unfortunately, Alex... It couldn't even finish. It couldn't even let you go. It couldn't even let you go properly. Look at that. There you go. Look, you're on the you're on the side. You're on the side the entire time. God, that cleans up really well. Your work has been signed off. Congratulations. Oh, do you know what, Commissioner Baryonyx? Screw you. I did a great job. Right. Anyway, on that bombshell, I am going to have to leave that there for today. I will be back tomorrow. I'll see how I get on. I might pick up Doom again, or I might jump back straight into Zelda. I'll see how I feel tomorrow. But until then, let me stick my thanks for watching screen on. Have a fantastic rest of your evening, day, whatever it is that you are doing. Let us go and give somebody a quick raidy raid. Let's go and raid Sparkles Wolf. They're currently playing Warframe. Let's start that off. I will see you tomorrow. Love and appreciate all of your faces. And yes, I will see you soon.